Stand up the Vanguard. Hello everyone, this is Vanguard Kitty coming at you with another match here. This time is going to be a remote style because, well, I I have not been to locals for a while now. Starting off with a QSD or Quick Start Trial deck on match here with me playing my Oselargest and a friend playing Marlean. As you can see, you got a glimpse of me drawing my OT, which is unfortunate. And there's me right into grade 1. Draw 1, so I'm going second here. And I will admit that this match took a lot longer than we thought because you'll see as the match goes, that's me swinging for 8, I'll be checking no trigger there. And I will apologize for my friend's glare on his right side of the mat because the lighting can't be controlled sometimes. Now moving on to Marlean's grade 2 turn here. I think he ditched the support grade 3 that gets power when you Soul Blast a copy of the Vanguard. But for now, he's preparing for his turn. I unfortunately don't remember much of the card effects for this deck, but he is calling down grade 1 because the ride line lets him search for another copy of it. And because it's lyrical, which is known for bouncing stuff, he will be getting that initial PG back, I think, upon turn 3, because he did go first here. And he's searching for another PG to add to hand. I think he's just gonna swing for... Yeah, he's just gonna swing to Van here. Starting out simple, not too crazy yet. And yeah, this is also he gonna enter charge 3 because he's not gonna forget it. He will actually call a grade 1 there, I think. No, it's a grade 10. Grade 2. Then I'm gonna guard for 15. Then I think I took the Vanguard swing here. Yeah. No guard, checking a no trigger there. Damage check, which is unfortunately the new grade 2. And I am saying that I'm proxy testing of some sort here because I am using 2 new cards, which is the puppy for the new grade 1 rare for Oselargest and the new grade 2 double rare. Now right into grade 2 there, I'll soul charge 2, lost the heal, but I did get tail again in the soul, which is very good for me. Swing for 15, nothing much else to do. I wish I could do my early game rush, but no. Checking a no trigger there again, I think, because I didn't realize just how much of a glare I had on my side of the hill, but oh well. Now we're gonna swing. No, we're gonna pass turn here. Now moving on to the first grade 2 turn, grade 3 turn from Marlean here. And the grade 2 skill, I think he's gonna... I think on ride, yeah, he can bounce back one rare when he's been rode upon by Marlean, and he gets to call the grade 2 out. Now, let's start it off with some light turns here. He's gonna search for the Persona Ride copy, as all these QSD bosses do. And I will say now that the main reason why this match took nearly 40 minutes is like because of the fact I didn't see offensive triggers on my side. I was just stated already. Now we're gonna do... Yeah, he's gonna search the Persona Ride here. And I will also say that you will see my friend's camera glitching in and out of the green screen because, well, remote fighting doesn't always go for smooth recordings here, unfortunately, but what can you do? Now, going for calling another grade 2 down there, and did he call anything else here? Because, yeah, this is pretty easy. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's gonna call I think that's another support. No, it was a grade 1. I was gonna go for another, he's called another grade 2, which I think his CB's want to do some. I forgot, but it's fine. He's gonna swing me at me for 10, which I will guard with a grade 1 there. Then he's gonna swing with the other grade 2. I will take, but I did pull a defensive here, so I'm putting me at 20. And he's still gonna hit because every time you search for a Persona Ride copy, it does say up to 1, you still get the plus 10k regardless for each of these QSD bosses. I just decided to take this Vanguard swing, and also not gonna forget the Energy Blast forward, bounce another rear back, and I think he called the support grade 3 for Marlean. I'm gonna take it though. First check, nothing. Second check, I think it is a crit. Yeah, it's a crit. I'm checking 1. No, it was not a crit. It's 2 blanks. Now I was gonna swing for I guess plus 10. I think, yeah, I guess plus 10. I'm gonna have to unfortunately guard for the kitty. As much as that much of a waste, but for the time being, I'm not gonna be using CB that much here. And we're gonna energy charge 3, going to grade 3 here now. Right, Oselargest. And since there's at least 4 cards in the soul, I can get the draw one. And I didn't have the grade 1 promo that calls itself out when I ride my grade 3 during the ride phase, unfortunately. but we are getting our own persona right there as we do. And did I do much during this turn? I think I've forgotten much as well. Yeah. And I think there will be times where I would just pause in between to let the match play out too. Just to try something new with this kind of format. Now we're gonna use the order Cage of Fear star to call something out from the soul, which is Chill again. And we're actually gonna call the new grade 2, which is Satagross. Continue as long as my Vanguard is at Oselargest, it gets plus 5k during my turn. So, a very basic setup. But I think it's gonna be calling the best card in this, the best grade 1 for this deck, which is the absolute cutest as well, which is a Boggle Puppy. Now, its skill is basically on boost. If I'm on an Oselargest Vanguard, I can Soul Blast 1 and choose 2 cards from the drop zone that whose grades are not within the soul and put them in. Which is basically a combination of Falcate and Zargon, which is very, very good for the deck. Now we're gonna swing here with Satagross with 15, and we're gonna swing with the Vanguard here. I think I used Boggle Puppy's skill first. Did I even do it? I'm just contemplating what grades I'm missing from Soul to put back. I think now I'm missing a grade 1 there. Yeah, I'm missing a grade 1. I can choose to put back. No, actually missing a grade 3 there. I did have a grade 1 already. I forgot. So we're gonna Energy Blast 4. So we're gonna go to 9 to 5 to call out an Embuchador there. And I think with Satagross' skill, when it's called over during the battle phase, I can Counter Blast 1 to call a different card from the soul. Did I get a booster here? Yeah, I did get a booster, a second puppy. Now we're gonna swing just for a simple 31k to Vanguard. Let's see, nothing. Yeah, what are triggers in this game? And no trigger there as well. He does lose a PG. Now we're gonna swing with Embuchador for 20k there. And I do apologize if you do hear some background noises because we have cats here, unfortunately, outside of the thing. Now he does get a defensive there, which is a heal P, which puts him back to 3. And also just the fact that I kept seeing more defensives than offensives, so that just added to the factor of this game being dragged for too long. And yeah, we're gonna on boost with Tilligan now. We're gonna boost with the puppy and use its skill again to put 2 grade 1s in the soul this time. And we're gonna Soul Blast a grade 0 to give him plus 5, which would put him at... This is a 31k column as well. Unfortunately, I have none of the stuff to put himself to soul, so I'm not getting a good draw here. We're gonna pass turn and hope for the best. We're both at equal damage, so there's a chance that I can still survive this. My hand was... I think it had like 2 PGs and 1 OT. Now we're gonna go for the first Persona turn for Marlean here. And I will say I think I overdid it with CB due to Satagross. And throughout this sort of ordeal, it's like I realized that it's much better to go for Satagross when it's Persona turn. Because it's not worth wasting 2 CB now that I think about it on the first grade 3. And there's me checking my hand, which I unfortunately am unintentionally showing. But you can see there, like I had 2 PGs ready and 1 OT. I think I overall had to tank most of the damage here just to have some resources because I actually misplayed hard on the Boggle Puppy skill twice. It's because I could have put the Amethyst that I had and drop into Soul to CC. So yeah, that's pretty dumb of me, but that's how you learn in Vanguard. Now we're gonna go to Marlean's turn here. Search for another copy of the Persona Ride to get plus another 10k. And just hoping for the best here. And I will just say that I had this video on like 1.5k speed just because this was literally 38 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah, just letting it play out for now. It's gonna energy charge to, I think that's 6, yeah, that's 6. I think it's time for battle phase. He's gonna attack now with a grade 3 on boost. I think he's gonna use, he won't be Soul Blasting on Marlean yet. So he's gonna be attacking for, that's 18, that's the 23, 28 plus 8, that's a 36. I think this is the one I had to take because I had to take it. Fortunately, no defense there. But for the Vanguard swing, I think that I guarded him. But now he's gonna use his other grade 1 to make a cost 3 here, I think. Yeah. To make the other skill cost 1 less CP. Now Marley is gonna swing. Energy Blast for to bounce something back and call it out again. I think there's me contemplating whether I should 2 to pass this or just PG it, but to be fair, I am at 4 damage here. And I think that's me using Elementaria. Yeah, that's Elementaria. I'm gonna PG and discarding a Till again here. Because luckily this matchup doesn't have any removal skill, well except for mine. Now he's gonna pull the crit here, which is gonna put to the other side. And second check is a no trigger, thank god. Now, swinging with the other rears, just boosted for 23, 33. It's gonna be boosting it for another 15. So this is a 48k swing here, which I think I had to use the OT to guard. Let's see, I think I had to use the OT to guard. Unfortunately, I drew it at like literally the first turn draw. I was gonna swing for 23, which I'll intercept for Nibuchador since he does get plus 10k when I am on an Oselargest. Probably I would wanted more copies in main deck, but I was just figuring out ratios from here. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna energy charge 3 and Persona Ride this time, and that's me drawing a trigger, because why not? Now moving towards my main phase here. Did I have another order in here? I think, yeah, we're gonna search for the second Persona Ride Persona copy there. Then did I have another Cage of Figure Star in this hand? I think did I or did I not? I forgot. Yeah, it's pretty hard remembering these stuff. I think I did have a second Cage of Figure Star, and I did top deck the Haughty Piercer, which is the promo for Oselargest, the game that basically calls itself out when you would ride during main battle phase. No, during the ride phase, I can speak. Now that's me contemplating if I could call another unit down to make up for 5 attacks this turn, but seeing my resources there, yeah, I seriously could not afford it to do so. And now here's me. This is where I should have contemplated just did I? No, I replaced it with the Satyr Gross instead, because my game plan wasn't working if I did do the initial game plan. But trust the process, trust the process. I'm not sure if I even did this right. But now we're gonna move on to the battle phase here. Swinging with the Boggle Pump here. We're gonna Soul Blast 1 for Tilligan's skill, which choose the cat, you idiot. Is what I would say to myself here, because I legit had no grade 1s in Soul, yet I chose to put a grade 0 in. Yeah, I really messed up hard here to not mitigate my CB that much. So we're gonna swing here, and yeah, my opponent has to guard for, this is 36, so he had to guard for 38 there. Now swinging with the other, which is, no, he should have been bigger, because he had, yeah, it could have been, yeah, had to be, yeah, 5k for that's remembering it. So that's 2k bigger for 38. Okay, guard. Nope, he had to take it. Now, that's me using the 2DS skill. Since something was called out from the Soul this turn, I can retire her and put back Persona copy back to the bottom deck. And we're gonna put Tilligan the Soul here. I think I Soul Blasted 2 for his skill since he was with the Soul Bear card ability. Soul Blasting the Buchador and the grade 1 to draw card. And then we're gonna Energy Blast 4. I think I called over the Satyr Gross to use his skill again to CB1 and call something out, which is, I think it is going to be Haughty Peerage. Yep. Now we're going to swing for 41, because we'll have big numbers here. It's either, I think he had to PG this as well. Because yeah, my numbers can get really big here. Also, I started this turn with like 3 cards in hand, and now I should be at 4 here as well. Yeah, I should be at 4 here as well. Twin Drive, I am going to be checking the front trigger. Now we're going to, yeah, he's got big there. Now we're going to swing with this column, but now we're going to use the Soul Blast 1, a single copy of Oselargest, and it's a big column. You have to take it, but it's 1 damage. Great, now we're going to use Haughty Peerage's skill to put the column to Soul to draw 1, and put a card from the drop to Soul. Put the kitty, please! I did not yeah, finally, did I? Yeah, I definitely. No, no, no. I did. I changed my mind. Like, what the heck was I thinking? I could have put the. I really could have put the kitty there to safeguard myself. I was dumb. But now that drew me back to 8 cards in hand. Like, we'll say too, the fact that this deck can draw you a ton just by being able to switch, just switching back and forth between the soul and the drop, it's pretty amazing. Like, I was considering also running draws in this build before I realized I'm just protecting myself out. There's me setting up for my drop there. I was a massive idiot for not putting the grade 1 cat into soul just for a CC because it can thankfully be placed from anywhere to activate the CC as long I just pay the cost. Like, I have more than enough to pay it twice too. Like, if I put it to soul somehow and call it back again, I could have CC'd too. I was a massive idiot during this entire match, at least when it came to managing my CB. Now we're gonna go to Marlean's turn here. He's gonna use the order to rest one to check the top, and I think call something or stack, because I'm not sure. Let's. And there goes my cat. Yeah, we're gonna call a grade 1 out there to protect him. Yeah, he had to rest a crit for the cost too. Now this is another Persona right turn. Bigger numbers. And as you can notice, I've only checked like one single offensive trigger throughout this entire game. But hopefully you'll see like near the end game here, because if the game continued any longer, actually I would have decked myself out because I was drawing so much because of Tilligan and Haughty Peerage. And also, let's see, Marlean, yeah, we're gonna hit, this is a guaranteed 4 attack turn because we still have enough energy to get all back. I think I had, if I'm recalling correctly, I had 2 crits, 2 fronts in a PG in hand, and 1 Tilligan and 1 Oselargest. I think I didn't sacrifice the Tilligan to guard the next few attacks here. Now, I think I had to take at least 1 swing because I was an idiot that I didn't put the Almathus in soul, which is now something I should keep in mind for future matches. Let's, and there goes the cat again. Ugh. But at least I'm gonna try to perhaps like perhaps also I'm gonna silence out the background noise at least. And let's see, we're gonna swing with Marlean now here, and it's gonna be, I think he's not choosing to use the soul blast yet because his soul is not looking good, which is the downside to like any of the other QSD bosses, because unlike, they're not dark states. Then we're gonna take the swing here. Unfortunately, gonna be checking nothing there, and that's me contemplating on should I PG this or make it a 2 to pass, because he is only at 23. No, I did PG this. I'm gonna drop the one with the crits there. Check. I was just praying that he wouldn't pull the OT or any kind of crit here, because that would be very bad for me. I would not be able to guard the 100 million swing because I only had 1 PG for the Vanguard here. I was gonna bounce the grade 3 supporter and call it back out, and I think I beat it there. First check 1, first check 2. I was so relieved when I saw there was no triggers or molly inside here. Like, man, that was a close call. I think this is like gonna be swinging for, that's a plus 15. That's no, it's a plus 5k since it did have enough soul for the so it's like 28 plus, this is 38, and I had to guard this for 43, I think. I still had 2 fronts. Yeah, I still had a front and the crit for 38. The other side is just gonna be a 38 as well, I think. Yeah, it's just gonna be a 38 because no, did I not? No, yeah, I did have a second PG in hand. I forgot. Yeah, so that's me saving up my. I basically had Tilligan and a Persona Ride in hand. I didn't draw a heal, which would I did die. So we're gonna Persona Ride there and finally use Haughty Peerage from the drop to color out the Soul Blast one. and I'm still just salty around the fact that I wasn't smart enough here to put Almasis into Soul because I'm an idiot. And we're gonna call another Tilligan down there, and I think this was my do or die turn at this rate because I literally had nothing else in hand. It was all triggers. I think I chose to call down a crit. Let's yeah, I did decide to call a crit. If you've noticed the fact I was literally not seeing any offensive triggers this game. Now we're gonna see how I tackle this now. Do they even have personas in deck still? I think I still have one. Because I'm gonna sacrifice my last CB there, yeah, to get the one I bought deck earlier. And let's just see if my drive checks are blessed this time or I'm still gonna pull blanks here. I think if I didn't kill him this turn, I just had to pray he didn't have enough resources for the next. And we're gonna use the puppy skill to Soul Blast. And I was still an idiot to not realize that I shouldn't have put two grade 3s into Soul and just could have put I literally could have put another Tilligan into Soul, but I chose not to somehow. And I legit did I change my mind here though? But I had a Satyr Gross. I legit could have just put a Tilligan into Soul. I'm freaking dumb. Of course he will have to guard that. Now we're gonna Soul Blast another one. Put please put the grade 1 Soul. Finally, I'm putting it way too late though. Like, man, I was an idiot. Right. Now we're gonna call out Satyr Gross there for a 25. No, just 25k. Yeah. We're just gonna swing for 41 again. Just gonna PG this. And let's see if the drive checks will give us something. Nothing and nothing. And yeah, I cried. And we're gonna swing with the other for that's a Soul Blast one for Tilligan. That's a 30. That's a 46. That's a 46. He has to. I think he has to guard for 53 here. But he had to PG it. But the other one is guardable though. We're gonna draw one here and I did through a heal. Then we're gonna choose one card to put Soul, which is the Tudia. And we're gonna Soul Blast 2 with Tilligan's skill to draw myself again, which was actually a pretty good draw too. We're gonna swing for 35. So he has to guard for 25 each. And let's see now what will Marlean do. I think he had enough to guard here. I think so. Because that's him contemplating what cards to keep there, which is why he can look it too long. And I think that's my pitiful 5 or 6 card hand. I legit had no PG in hand. I think I was just me relying on the fact that I'm hoping his turn is not too great. It's because we're with a 5. And I think at this point I had, 3 heals out. 3 normal heals and 1 OT. And yeah, that was just not good. This game was just very dry for me in terms of triggers, but my numbers were definitely not dry whenever I get the person to ride. I got a little too greedy on the CB there, but fortunately for myself, my friend here, could not get a Persona Ride copy because he had no way to recycle it. So this is still guardable for 23. And then I'm gonna swing here. I think I had to bank on a OT to pass here because his OT was still nowhere to see. So I had to bank on an OT to pass. Because if he pulled OT, I'm dead. If he pulls OT, I'm dead. I was gonna use Energy Blast 4 to bounce and call again. He's gonna use his skill. I'm hoping the mic doesn't capture that up there. Now we're gonna guard with an OT to pass. Let's see what happens. Nothing. That was a huge relief there because my hand was just a struggle at that point. He's gonna swing with only 13. Yeah, I'm gonna guard with Period there. And then he's gonna swing for 23, which I'm gonna guard with a. I think I guarded with a. And then it's my turn. I think it's just the fact that Marlean ran out of steam sooner than I did. Because I think I still had the last Persona right in hand. Now let's see, we're gonna Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast to the freaking kitty. I think it's just the sheer, dumbness here that I wasn't able to just CC1, even just once here. Now we're gonna go on to basically my final turn here, my true final turn, because this is my last stand here. And I think I just chose not to pull a crit because we're gonna go all in here. Because if he still checked a Persona ride, no, checked an OT, I was still gonna die. But I had to take the risk of calling out, of just swinging with Vanguard first to ensure that I could kill him right then and there. Because if I put a crit here, he has to heal twice. I think he's gonna have to take it. It's big crit. Finally getting the crit. Yep, that was a GG's, folks. Man, this game took way too long. So yeah, that was Marlean versus Oselargest. Hope you guys enjoyed. There will be more matches and more content soon. And feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And this is Vanguard Kitty signing out.